Okay, everybody, it is 11:15, so we're going to get rolling. Like I said, welcome to core class. We'll be here for about 30 minutes today. We're going to start off with a little bit of a warm-up, and then I've got a nice long circuit for this Friday. So starting off warm-up, I'm going to keep it nice and simple. We'll just do 30 seconds for each movement, 30 seconds. We have 3 of them. We'll go through them twice. After that, we'll get into our circuit. Like I said, it's nice and long today. So is just jumping jacks. You can step side to side, and then as you get a little bit warmed up, feel free to hop up and down. After that, you guys are going to work down on the ground with your mat. Start off with some planks. We're going to put our heads through our arms into some planks. You're just going to go in between those 2 positions for about 30 seconds. Finally, I'm going to have you guys finish up with some scorpions. So you're going to lie down on the ground, arms out to the side. You're going to bring one leg up and over. Try to touch your opposite hand with your opposite foot. And so forth. We're going to start here in about 10 seconds. 5 seconds, get ready. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So again, jumping jacks. You start off stepping side to side. If you're already warmed up, feel free to hop up and down. Totally up to you. Good. Perfect. We have about 15 seconds left here, and like I said, we're going to go plank to pike next. Keep moving, guys. Perfect. 3, 2, 1. You're working your way down towards the ground. Hands are going to be under those shoulders. We're going to be on those toes. We're going from our plank. Push our head in between our arms into our pike. Hold for a second, and then back down again. Really make sure that you're working those lower ab muscles and warming those up. Oh, there we go. About 10 seconds here. And we'll finish off with some scorpions. 3, 2, 1. You guys are going to lie flat down on the ground, arms out to your side. We're going opposite foot to opposite hand. Great job, everyone. About 10 seconds left here. We are going to hop on up again. We'll do jumping jacks, our planks, and our scorpions, and then we'll get into the workout. Good. 3, 2, 1. And when you're ready, you guys are coming up off the ground. Good. Hands up overhead. We're jumping up and down, stepping side to side. There are. 10 seconds here. We'll work our way back down to the ground, do some planks and some pikes. Perfect. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So back to that plank position. Hands under those shoulders. Holding for a second. Pushing up, holding for a second. Go back down. About 10 seconds here. Great job, guys. 2, 1, and when you're ready, you're going to work your way down to the ground. We're lying down on our stomachs, hands out to our sides. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and done. Great job, guys. Okay, so I've got one circuit for us today. It's got 7 movements, 1 minute of rest at the end. Each movement we're going to try to do for about 50 seconds to a minute. Then we'll transition to the next one. No rest in between. So 7 movements, 1 minute of rest. Start going over them. First one, what's happening is it's a new one. We haven't done these before, but it's either going to be a very large step or a broad jump. And then after we do that broad jump, we're going to go down on the floor and do like a reverse bear crawl, or just kind of like a bear crawl hold. So you guys are going to squat down, do a little jump up, and down, and you're going to get to that bear crawl. You'll do a couple steps, work back up again, broad jump, and then reverse bear crawl. If you're not okay with any of that, all I want you to do is hold bear crawl position here for about a minute. Okay? If you want to, you can add some shoulder taps. And if that's really awful for you, plank or half plank, okay? That's the first one. Second one we're going to do is you guys are going to lie down on your back. We're going to do bicycles. On our back, hands next to our glutes, or under. Go 30 seconds one way, 30 seconds the opposite way, okay? Get those lower abs involved. After that, you're going to flip on over. So lots of flipping today. What we're going to do is we're going to go 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. We're doing a donkey kick into a fire hydrant. So we're going to get outside of the glute or outside of the hip and that glute muscle. Again, 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. After that, we'll get into a plank rotation. You can either be in a high or a low plank position. We're going to come on up, hold right here for a second, come down. Okay. So plank rotations. After that, exercise number 5 is going to be bird dogs. We'll do 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. Hands are going to be under their shoulders. These are under the hips. We're bringing our elbow to our knee, opposite elbow, opposite knee, extending out to the wall in front and behind us, and back in again, okay? Should be flexing up towards the ceiling. We're just trying to extend those limbs out. And finally, what's going to happen is we're going to finish up with another plank. So we've got a lot of planks going on today. That's going to be a plank hold here. What's going to happen here is we're going to do push-up. If you have an object, you can grab it. If you don't, you can pretend. Pull that object through, under and across your body. Push up. Pull that object through. Okay? We start here in about 15 seconds. Again, starting off with that broad jump. If you're uncomfortable doing the broad jump, you can either just do a big step, work your way down to the ground, and do that bear crawl. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So again, if you're uncomfortable, you just do a big step. We're just trying to get that heart rate up a little bit. Sit down. Come back a few times. Yeah, great job, guys. Doing fantastic. Again, keep moving here. We still have about 40 seconds to go. I'll give you guys a heads up at about 15 to 10 seconds if you need a rest. We kind of get ready to transition to those leg circles. Just walk around. Or cross, okay. Okay, guys, you have about 10 seconds. If you need to, take a rest, grab some water, you can lie down on your back. 3, 2, 1, and we're doing leg lift circles next. So legs are up in the air, moving down that hip joint, lower back is in contact with the ground. Good. Perfect, everyone. Should be feeling this really in the lower abs. You're probably feeling it everywhere though, but we're mainly focusing on lower abs. 2, 1, we're switching directions. And making sure that lower back is in contact with the ground. If your lower back is staying in contact with the ground, that means you're using your lower abs correctly. Okay, guys, about 10 seconds here. We're flipping over again into tabletop position. We're doing fire hydrants and donkey kicks. So 2, 1, here we go. We're doing that donkey kick and fire hydrant. We're staying on the same side here. So we're not switching back and forth. We're going to do the left side, then we'll do the right or vice versa. Yeah, so we're hitting a little bit of everything today. Definitely getting that core. Your core counts as your abs, includes your lower back and hamstrings. But definitely working out a little bit of everything. 2, 1, and switch sides. Yeah, fantastic job, everybody. Perfect. We have plank rotations next. 10 seconds here. So again, you can be up on your hand or you can be down on your elbows. That's a little uncomfortable. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Or sorry, plank rotation. If you're struggling to rotate, just hold either your half plank or your full plank for 30 seconds. I'll tell you when we get halfway, and then you can do the opposite side. You're at about 15 seconds if you're just holding your plank rotation on one side. And 3, 2, 1, if you want to, switch. Yeah. After this, we go into our bird dogs, and then we're going to finish up with our push-ups and our plank pull throughs. About 10 seconds here if you need a rest. 3, 2, 1. We're going right into those bird dogs. So again, hands start on the shoulders, knees start under the hips. We're going opposite knee, opposite elbow, stretching out, trying to touch the wall in front and behind us. Coming in, going out again. It doesn't need to be fast. Again, we're trying to work the core here by bringing that elbow and that knee in, but we're also working the glute and that back. So, and 3, 2, 1, we're going to switch sides. You have about 10 seconds left here. Doing fantastic. We'll finish up with that plank pull through and add in that push-up with it. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So again, doing that push-up, either grabbing a pretend object or an actual object, pulling it under and across your chest, placing it on the ground, doing that push-up again. So a little bit of arms here, but lots of core. As we're doing this, we're making sure that that shoulder, that hip, and that knee stay in a straight line. Whether you're up on your toes or you're still on your knees. Okay, great job, everybody. Hang in there. The next minute is a full minute of rest. So we want to keep moving through this, and then we're going to start over again at the top. I'm going to try to get through this circuit 2 additional times. Yeah. 10 seconds here, a couple more reps, guys. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job. So a minute off here. We'll start back up at the top with that burpee broad jump or that very large step with the reverse bear crawl. Again, if that doesn't work for you, just feel free to hold maybe a plank or a bear crawl hold with us. Or if you want to, you just do regular burpees. Totally up to you. Good job, guys. You have about 25 seconds here before we get started at the top. I'll be done at 11:45. 15 seconds. Again, we're doing either a big step or a big hop and then get down on all fours, walking backwards. So we're working the core along with the triceps and those quads. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So big hop. Down on the ground. Perfect. And again, if that's not for you, you can just do regular burpees with us or squat thrust. That's perfectly fine. Or you can just hold a plank. Fully up to you. Either way, you're going to work those core muscles. Okay, y'all, about 15 seconds here. We have leg lift circles. So you guys are gonna lie down on your back, hands next to glutes or under. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So again, hands are under or next to the glutes. Two, one, and switch directions. After this, we go into our fire hydrants and our donkey kicks. Good, about 15 seconds here. Okay, all 3, 2, 1, here we go. So again, we're lifting up and going out. About 10 seconds here, and we'll switch sides. 2, 1, opposite side now. Ten seconds left here. We go to our plank rotations next. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. And again, if you're uncomfortable doing the plank rotation, you usually can just do a side plank with us. I'll give you a heads up for 30 seconds in and you can flip and do the opposite side. Okay, great job, guys. We're 30 seconds in and you just win. Okay, we're at about that 10-second mark. We do have bird dogs next. 3, 2, 1, and we're doing our bird dogs next. So opposite elbow, opposite knee. Good, perfect, everyone. About 10 seconds left on this side. Again, after this, we have our push-up with our plank pull-through. 3, 2, 1, opposite side to those bird dogs. Then we'll finish up with, again, that plank and that push-up. We'll rest for a minute, go through it one more time, and that will get us to the end. We'll stretch out, and you guys will be good to go for your Friday. Okay, great job, everybody. About 10 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. A nice little push-up. Great job, guys. Almost halfway, doing fantastic. Again, we're making sure that that knee, that hip, and that shoulder stay in a nice straight line. That means you're using your core to the best of your ability. "15 seconds here. Going all the way to the end. We have that minute of rest coming up. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job, guys. We have a minute off here, like I said, and then we're going to go back to the top with those broad jumps, those bear crawls. Those are meant to kind of bring that heart rate up a little bit. And then we'll run through it one more time. We'll get to the end. We'll stretch out, and you guys will be good to go for your weekend and rest of your work day. Good. Perfect. We have about 25 seconds before we get started here. Again, a couple options with this first one. You can do regular burpee. You can do a broad jump with a reverse bear crawl. You can do bear crawl hold, plank if you want to. So depending on what you're comfortable with your fitness level, feel free to choose from those. 10 seconds here. 5, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So again, we're hopping out. Doesn't have to be super far. We want to land nice and light on our feet. Bend down. And go on back. Perfect. Great job, guys. Good. About 30 seconds here. If you want to, you always can just do a big step, maybe a little squat, hold for a second. And down. Perfect. About 20 seconds here. Good. About 5 seconds. We're going to go back into those leg circles. 2, 1, and here we go. So we're lying down on our back. Hands are next or under our glutes. And 3, 2, 1, switch directions. Lower back should be in contact with the ground. Three, 2, 1. So we'll flip it over. We have fur higher. Three, 2, 1, and switch sides. After we get done with these, we go into our plank rotations. Ten seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. If you want to, you can just hold 30 seconds on one side and then switch. The halfway mark, and you end up. Okay, guys, about 10 seconds left here before you flip. 3, 2, 1, and you're going to switch now. Perfect. After this, we go into our bird dogs. We have about 15 seconds here. Three, two, one, and here we go. So opposite elbow, opposite knee. We're stretching out. Come back in. Great job, everyone. You're doing fantastic. Three, two, one, and switch sides. After these bird dogs, we'll finish up with that push up and that plank pull through. And about 15 seconds here. Two, one, and here we go. So one more minute here. We're doing the next little push up with a plank pull through. Yeah, about halfway at this point, guys. Keep going, doing fantastic. Three, two, one, and rest. Good job, guys. Grab a quick drink of water. Got a couple minutes to stretch out here. So when you're ready, I'm going to have you actually get back into the tabletop position where you stretch out. Start out by stretching out that core and that lower back. We're going to do some cat or some cats and cows. Lifting that chest up, pushing the belly button down towards the ground, and pressing that lower back up towards the ceiling. Great job. One more time with that cat. One more time with the cat. Nice. And from here, you're going to extend your hands out just a little bit. We're going to go into cobra, so you're going to push the hips down towards the ground. Squeeze the glutes, lift the chest up, stretching out the backs. Good, perfect. And then from here, I'm going to have you actually push your hips back towards your heels, stretching out just the back a little bit. Okay, great job, guys. You're gonna come on up and sit down on our feet and stretch out those hamstrings just a little bit. We didn't use them today. So bring one leg in, extend the other leg out. I just want you to reach out and touch those toes. If you can't make it to your toes, that's fine. Put your hand on your shin. Good, and switch sides. Okay, great job, guys. One more butterfly stretch, and then you'll be good to go. Perfect. Okay, everybody, that's it for core class today. Thank you so much for joining me. It's supposed to be a nice weekend. Try to get out, go for a walk or bike ride or something. Other than that, normal classes next week. We have yoga on Monday, no more boot camp. We do have a core class on Monday now. And then we've got boot camp on Tuesday, yoga on Wednesday, boot camp on Thursday, or on Friday. So hopefully I'll see you at one of those. But if not, that's fine. Have a great weekend, and thanks for joining me. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks, Emily.
Welcome.